Hi, Divine Feminines. Let's get a reading going for you girls, okay? I want to understand what's going on with you. Usually I would have posted like the Divine Masculine by now, or the dynamic between the Divine Masculine and Karmic or something. But let's go ahead and get you done. The cards are pre-shuffled, and let's just lay them out now. I want to know where we are, okay? Okay, the Four of Wands, the Lover's card, the Hierophant. Wow, okay. The Two of Cups. Ooh. Okay, the Six of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this looks great. All positive cards here. We're tapping into our spirituality. We're having luck on our side. Okay, this is a Divine Feminine. I can't really pinpoint the part of the journey in which she's in, but I do want to say congratulations, because like Spirit is looking out for you. I mean, you're looking out for yourself. The Divine Masculine is looking out for you. You're looking out for him. I mean, it looks like here the Divine Masculine is focusing on you more and more and more. Like, you're right here and he's focusing more and more on you. I just want to focus on the Lover's cards here, how we see the Hierophant here. So I want to go ahead and say this Hierophant right now is focusing on you. Maybe you're having more dreams, you're having more premonitions, you're communicating. He's talking to you a lot more right now, depending on where you are in your path and journey, okay? Don't feel hateful, not taking away from anyone else's journey, but she, the Divine Feminine, as we see in this chart as well, is more so focusing on her health, her, as far as her healing goes. It seems like she's focused on the love. I mean, we're both here, right? Get this picture. But she's someone who gets to right now, let's just say, be on top, okay? She's someone who right now doesn't have to focus 1,000%. She knows that she is focusing on the love with the Divine Masculine and her union, but she gets to kind of stray away a little bit. She gets to focus 100% on her, while he's not exactly looking at her, but he's either been through it already or gonna go through it. Right now he's getting to be able to focus on her as well. I hope that makes sense. It seems like right now, Divine Feminines, we're feeling on top. So again, with our health, our regimens, our getting used to taking care of ourselves, our getting used to, everything that we're doing, and we're sticking on top of it. Like if we're waking up real early, if we started vegan, if we started vegetarianism, if we started something for the better of ourselves, it's making us on top, okay? It's making us feel, more and more and more empowered, okay? That's how I feel. With this Four of Wands, some of us have already, or we're going to reach some sort of success within ourselves, within this relationship, okay? We're going to be able to talk with the Divine Masculine and reach a second goal, reach a goal. For a lot of us, it's our ultimate goal to be able to have a talk with him and realize, that how much we love each other and what this journey was about. I don't necessarily get the fact that you two tell each other that you're twin flames. I mean, so it depends on how you talk to them. The Hierophant is here, so he's very much on your side. He's very much sticking up for you. He loves you. Right now is a time where he is aware who he is, and he wants to be able to contribute what he's learned to you. Okay, with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups here. Okay, he wants to be able to be strong for you. Okay, here is the Hierophant here. I want to say is him, or it could be you as well, right? But this is you in your power, to where you're giving back. Again, this could reference to the Lover's card. Watch my previous video. I think I have that analogy put in the video. If not, I have to upload the second part. But regardless, this is us needing to be able to give back to other people, and not necessarily running right back to the Divine Masculine or the Hierophant as soon as we find some new profound vision, okay? Or this is him being able to do the same thing. So it looks like both of us are rising up, rising above here, the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. We're focusing on ourselves, and I do believe this is the Divine Feminine here, and this is why the Divine Masculine can be noble, or where he could be open about his feelings because he feels like he's doing justice for himself and for you. Okay, we never want to be Divine Feminine, one of these fellows or girls down here just begging for attention, needing his advice when we're just as noble as he is. So there could be some of us out there who feel like because we're doing so well, we're running straight to him. Okay, my reading before this was specifically for the Divine Feminines and not to do that. But if you do, you do. Then we end with the Wheel of Fortune here with luck for this Divine Feminine here. Okay, this is luck. And also this one is for some of them who are in communication. But you would just know if you're following this path or not. This Wheel of Fortune is here, so it means blessings. It means good karma. It means falling out of the karmic loop with your Divine Masculine in your twin flame journey. Okay, the overall card over the deck at the bottom, though, is the Knight of Swords. I do want to say that's positive. It falls right on top of the Hierophant. So it tells me there's really no more like childish ways with him right now. He's someone who is, stepping out of confusion. He's someone who is acknowledging you. For some, it's more than stepping out of confusion. As he's stepping out of confusion, there's a lot of truth being spoken. There's a lot of physical proof that he is turning into who he's supposed to be and acknowledging that. Okay, the people around him say this is the karmic partner and this is like the mom or both of their karmic partners. They're letting them know who they are and how much they don't serve him anymore. You know what I mean? Like he's stepping into his power. And Divine Feminines, you should know that, or you do know that. Okay, there's no more childish ways, though it's at the bottom of the deck. So again, it's a building cycle. It's something that, isn't supposed to just end right here on like the 22nd, of April or something like that. You know what I mean? So it looks like, okay, the reason why I say maybe for this Divine Feminine not to like just go run to him and be one of his like prodigies or something, stay in your power, because I don't see the Divine Feminine here, is because right now he's still learning. So when you learn, it's shedding. You still need to shed. And if you're holding on to some part of your skin, it doesn't get to shed. So there is a potential walk away here. There is a potential betrayal that you may feel, but you gotta get familiar, okay, and have faith in him that he'll come back. That's what my last reading said. Okay, this may be the same group of Divine Feminines, but he'll come back if you have that faith. It's all about healing. That's what it's about. Okay. All right, you'll get that. So let's go ahead and start clarifying some cards here for this Divine Feminine. For the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? The Sun card. Nice. For that Four of Wands here, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you're going to have some potential with, that you're going to have something with. It's about keep going. It's about holding your breath when you need to, controlling your breathing. It's about pain and suffering for, this too shall pass. It's about Romeo and Juliet. It's about the success that you want, however you see it, that it's going to come. Okay? It's coming for you. The success. All right? This, after every time you've, then you'll have more options, right? But every time, it's a test. Every time you get a lesson, it's to test you. You pass, maybe even go home and you have some sort of celebration. Okay, so what you're doing is going to be rewarded. Okay, let's clarify this Lover's card, and it means clarity for a lot of us Divine Feminines. Clarity in our path. Some of us feel the magnetic pull that we're supposed to do this and we're supposed to go here and we need to be with this person. Have patience with yourself. But, we will be rewarded. Okay? Lover's card for the Divine Feminine. Some of us, I think, want to just, I don't know why, no, I'm not going to say that. That's the Lover's card for the Divine Feminine. How about this Lover's card for the Divine Feminine? Okay, awesome. Awesome. I need it to come out. Who's at the top? Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups, then the Knight of Cups. Okay, who came out next? The Ace of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords. For the lovers. Alrighty, that's awesome. So, Divine Feminine, I'm glad that because this reading's about you, it's going to talk about you. It's like, okay, I don't know how many times I can say this, but right now we're coming into our findings. We're finding some fossil fuels. And it's like, you know, save them. But this Queen of Cups is you. Okay? That's why you're like, if you've ever seen the originals, season 4, there was a blue light and it was called the Hollow. Don't take any references past what I'm saying. You know, it's this blue light that she's memorized by. And this is a positive light here. There's no sacrifices. Well, there is, but take the reference that I'm pointing out. So, you know, there was this blue light called the Hollow. Okay, and I feel like that's what she's looking at. She is trying to understand, trying to see, trying to feel and absorb the love that she is supposed to right now. The Divine Masculine is going to do that. Okay, so we are embodying the Queen of Cups, and there's for that blue light. The Knight of Cups, so that we can go ahead and be able to offer. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of us do still lack something, or, you know, we're going to offer to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But even on that journey of us think, you know, when we're ready, it's saying that we, you know, we weren't, and we're going to be able to get that Ace of Cups. It's a test once we can embody the Queen of Cups, first of all. First, we're embodying the Queen of Cups. It's faith. That's all it is. You have to be the Queen of Cups first. You know, you have to understand why you want that love. Then it's like you're going out to get that love. You don't necessarily have your cup filled. And then on that journey of faith, all alone, okay, then you get that Ace of Cup, and now your cup is full and you have that knowledge. It's all about faith for the Lover's card. Because remember, you guys aren't making eye contact anyway. Remember the analogy that I put this out to be in the beginning of the video? Rewind. Okay, she's, you know, observing first. He's like the disciple, the kid in the church who's like, oh, I want to kind of see what that is. I want to feel like this is the Gemini card. You know how they kind of change personas and whatnot like that. And they have two mindsets. They like to feel. They like to absorb your energy, Geminis. They like to feel your high, match your high. So he's realizing that, and he's going to see exactly what she's looking at. So Divine Feminines, do what you got to do. Queen of Swords, and then she'll be able to speak frankly. You know who she's looking right at? The Knight of Swords, who towers the energy. So that's the Divine Masculine, how we spoke about that, remember? So she's going to be able to preach. Remember, what comes next is the Six of Pentacles. Watch previous videos. You know, when you feel like you're doing great and you're abundant, you want to go to the Divine Masculine. Don't end up being one of his beggars. Don't end up being one of his prodigies. He won't see you to be who you are supposed to be. He'll see you as another conquest. Look who's at the bottom of the deck now. The High Priestess. Look who's at the bottom of the deck now, the High Priestess. So awesome. Some of us are just lacking some assets that we really need because it's ultimately faith in ourselves. Awesome. Six of Pentacles, it's like, don't just go run to him. You'll look like a beggar. Take that how it applies. Give back to yourself and to others. Keep working on yourself and on healing. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine. Look at that. Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. The Ten of Cups. Woo! Somebody corrected me there. The Ten of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so I believe the Ten of Cups came out first, and then the Eight of Wands. So now that you understand, at some point, you know, the twin flame journey, okay, it looks like you're going to have a decision at that point. Whether you want to keep going in love or whether you want to keep going in money, finance, and in your life. Make sure you make that decision in life. But here it says for this Divine Feminine that you're ready to make that decision in love. Okay, so do what you have to do and move quickly, okay, towards that. Next is the Two of Cups. Let's clarify this Two of Cups for the Divine Feminine. You're going to have a choice. And that's go right to that love right then and there, or keep moving. Doesn't say leave it behind. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Some of us have destinies and things in life to fulfill. The star